It's Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. The Minnesota Timberwolves are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Thunder. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Slim, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. You look at Minnesota, looking to even the series here, Greg, on their home floor.
And force a deciding Game 7 on the road. It won't be easy, but standing this close to the championship round, plenty of teams would trade places to be right here.
Slim, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Coming to this one after losing on Sunday.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
Randle with the bucket.
Oh my goodness, what a response by Randle. Yes, you can make a three, so can I.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Gobert.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to McDaniels. Fires for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Rebound, Minnesota. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And stolen by Williams. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up two there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lets it go from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Slim passes to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, Randle. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Misses the layup. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Slam, good.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Outside, Dort. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 10 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Randle from outside. Cans it from downtown.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Outside, Dort. Inside, here's Joe. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Slim. The tray. Thunder with the rebound. To the middle. There's Williams. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Slim. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass there. Joe finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Slim. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Alexander Walker passes to Slim. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Holmgren with a screen on top. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Randall from outside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Slim. Plays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Off on the layup.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Slim in for Dillingham. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Waltz. They've got Gobert. Conley out there with Slim. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Slim. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Williams. To the inside. And that one's good. Caruso's got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Sinks the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Shoots it. Slim, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
And they get it. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight on the wing. Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Williams looking around. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Daniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley. The Thunder also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Aaron Wiggins. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Takes it inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They get the rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Slim. And another three for Minnesota.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. Right back after this break. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Slim, no good. The Thunder leading by 18. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another three.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Slim. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Take a look at Slim, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to Rick.
Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Into the lane, uses both hands to slam it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Slim. No good from outside. The Thunder leading by 22, and Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Caruso. He has 7 to the paint. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
and everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Took him no time at all on that one. Randall's got 12 in the game.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay? Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the triple drive? Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Here's Slim. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. 3-pointer. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Minnesota's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Got that one up quick. 32 points for Slim.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone
Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And for the Thunder, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Bounce pass, Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and another one falls.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And a historic night, GA, closing in on top rankings all-time in single-game playoff scoring. Slim passes to McDaniels. Here is Slim, shoots the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Joe. Good on the triple. Joe's got 5.
Well, don't let Isaiah Joe get comfortable from that distance, folks. Look out.
Slim passes to McDaniels. Here's Slim. They get it again to stop the run. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 2nd basket of the game.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
It's Joe on the wing. Outside, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Slim, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now. Because
Another bucket! Wow!
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Reed kicks to Conley, lets it fly. Slim, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. He takes it in. Good, that's another bucket.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever. No good that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with it. And time for the short break instead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Thunder shooting. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And there's Slim, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Slim. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Daniels, who's checked in for Mike Conley, knocks down the 3 ball.
Do not give Isaiah Joe a window for 3-point baskets. He will take them.
Pass to Slim. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. No good there. Wallace against McDaniel. Now Joe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Joe's got 13 points in the second half. McDaniels dishes to Randle. Here's Slim. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on the 3. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Slim passes to McDaniels. Nailed from 3-point land.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Here's Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the 3-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Joe. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
No better person to answer a big-time 3. Mr. Isaiah Joe, have at it.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Thunder.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And their place in the NBA Finals is secure with what will be a resounding victory for them here in Game 6.
Yeah, they'll be very happy to have avoided a Game 7 and all the drama that would have come with it. With this win, they'll have just a little more rest and a little more energy heading into the championship series, and that could be huge for this team.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Number 14, third personal foul, fourth team foul.
Free throw good, Wallace. Jones checked in for Williams. Wallace hits 2 free throws. There's 42 seconds left in the game. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Slim, good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And all in that time before dropping in. Slim's got 43 points. Wallace outside. And so the Oklahoma City Thunder take the series and will continue.
And what an amazing accomplishment. You could tell from the moment these playoffs began that this group was committed to making a deep run. They believed in themselves, and they continue to believe that they'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game,